Hello, welcome back to Sivas to Learn, another grammar session. So this time we are going to cover pronouns. Pronouns is another part of speech used instead of noun to avoid frequent repetition of the noun. So John is smart. He's very good in sports. So we are not using John again here, right? So there are subjective pronouns, objective pronouns, and possessive pronouns. And you have to be agree in numbers, so singular and plural. I, you, he, she, it, they are all singular, and we, you, they are plural. And first person I, second person you, third person he, she, it. First person plural we, second person plural is you, third person plural is they. They are gender sensitive. Masculine is he, feminine is actually she, it is actually neutral. There are relative pronouns as well: who, whom, whoever, whomever, whose, that, and which. So who, that, which, you have to be very careful how you are using it, right? So for an example, the house that Jack built, that is actually a relative pronoun. The professor whom I respect is a whom is relative pronoun. And again, who is applied to that? The man is happy who lives a simple living, right? So is a who, which is, who is applied to person, okay? Which is applied to animal or inanimate things. That is applied to both object and things, right? So that's a confusion here. Okay, so you have to be careful, but I would suggest use who if it is for person, which if it is for animal or things. Okay, again, who, whose, whom, who is subject pronoun, whom is object pronoun, whose is possessive pronoun. Whom usually comes with prepositional phrases as well. Say for example, to whom it may concern, right? For whom are you shopping today? Okay. So possessive pronouns, again, my, your, his, her, ours. Distributive pronouns, person or things that make up in number, right? Each, every, either, neither, right? Demonstrative pronouns, this, that, point to the subject, these, those, this is a book, these are book, that is a book, those are book, right? Indefinite one is actually in general term, one ought to pity. The great ones are always great. Young ones are mischievous. Some of you are intelligent, right? Something like that. This is very careful. It is and it's, right? If you put this apostrophe, that means it is blue color. If you don't put apostrophe, that means it's possessive. Its color is blue. Okay, a lot of people make mistake here. The same thing, yours and your is. This is possessive. This is a contraction of your is, right? Don't use apostrophe for its, yours and theirs. Okay, yours itself is a possessive pronoun. Okay, yours sincerely is the correct format. Don't use this way when you complete your mails, right? Yours is, a lot of people make this mistake. Okay, the other one is reflective pronouns: himself, herself, themselves. Depending on the plural or singular, the self will become selves. So myself, yourself, just to use to show intensifying. He himself has to do it, right? And also when the subject is the recipient, he hurt himself, right? So that's another two ways of using this reflective pronouns. Okay, ourselves is right, but ourselves is not right. But a lot of people mistakenly use this one as well. Okay, sometimes if you unknown, if you don't know anything about the some noun, you can use another, non, something, everything, everyone in the plural form: few, both, many, several, right? So when you have pronoun, you have the antecedent is, we call it this: mother thought she had forgotten the key. The mother is antecedent, the noun you are talking about. She is pronoun, right? So if this is mother, then it has to comply with the noun. I'll go through some example here as well. Both my friend and myself felt. This is, you see, this is subject, but you are using reflective pronoun. This is incorrect. Both my wife and I felt, right? Something like that. My friend or I. Subject form, there are another mistake people use it. She gave the book to Jack and he. No, that's not he. Jack and him, right? Okay. My friend and me. This is not subject one. This is object one, right? So my friend and I. You have to use it correctly. So you have to make sure that they agree in numbers. Say for example, if a student parks a campus, they. No, it doesn't sound good, right? So if a student parks, she or he has to. That's a number. Everyone is responsible. Everyone is singular. So there is not correct. This is not correct. This is correct. His or his belonging. This is correct one. And passengers are responsible for that. This is right because this is plural and this is plural. So you have to make sure that they agree in number, agree in person as well, right? So when a person comes, this is a person. So he or she should have his or her homework. You cannot say when a person comes, you should. This is you second person. When a person is actually third person, right? So you have to agree in person. Okay. Clearly, a specific noun refer clearly to that what you are talking. Although the motorcycle hit the tree, it was not damaged. Which one is tree or motorbike? So you have to reword this one. It's a kind of confusing, not clarity there. In comparison, for example, he's taller than me. This is wrong. He's taller than I, right? So because this is, you are comparing he with subject and subject. His something, then you can compare with mine or something. Okay. So it has to, in comparison, it has to go with the subject or object or possessive. Okay. Some informal uses, it is I. That's a formal way, but we use it, it's me, right? To whom I am talking, right? Who am I talking? This is kind of not right. So sometimes we use it. If you have question, email myself or Bob or myself. No, that's not right. You have to email Bob or me. Okay, so you have a little bit of understanding about pronouns. So use them properly and see you in another session. Okay, good luck. See you to learn.